Hey, y'all. This is another episode
Episode 4
of Dodging Disaster.
with Suge and Josh.
That's right.
We on a roll here. We 4 weeks in now. I think we're doing pretty good. We having fun. How about you? You having fun?
Not really.
Why not?
I'm just kidding, man. I'm having a blast, dude.
I like it. I mean, I'm having a blast too. I enjoy it.
Like I'm over here, man, loving life, man. People haven't been bothering me lately or anything, and hell, man, I'm just enjoying it.
You out of your funk now, right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm finally out of that funk.
You got
I'm out of that holiday funk that I get in every year, man.
well,
Like they're finally over. Now all I got to do is worry about Valentine's Day.
that's always a
And that
bummer.
And let me tell you that holiday used to really stress me out back in the day, bro. Like
Well,
when you're having to buy for your wife and all three of your girlfriends too. That will stress you out, bro.
I don't know the feeling.
I don't recommend it.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about some man things tonight. A lot to do with men. Kind of how we I don't know, some pros and cons of being a man, I guess.
There are no cons. There
I,
are no cons to being a man, Josh.
let me go ahead and put this out there before we even get into it. I love being a man.
You damn right.
There's a lot of crap that we deal with being a man, but at the end of the day, I still love being a man.
Me too. Even, you know, sometimes it's hard being a straight white man, but we bear it.
We do, we bear it, but you know, there's a lot that goes on there. There's a long list of things that we deal with and have to suffer through, and we just try to bear it as it comes. You know,
Well, as men, Josh, that's what we're expected to do.
it seems that way, don't it?
Yeah.
That's realistic though. Like, just deal with it.
So that's what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Pretty much what it's like being a man, things a man has to go through that you ungrateful women don't understand sometimes.
That's right. But I think being a man, being a man comes with a lot of different feelings and things and like pride, purpose,
Yeah. But we're not supposed to let that show, you know?
the stress.
No, man.
We don't.
If you show you're under some signs of stress, you're weak. What you do is you man up, you bottle that shit up, and you die of a massive heart attack in your 40s.
That's what you recommend.
That's what you do.
I mean, that's what a lot of us do. They just bottle it up, man. And, they take the day to day and all the negatives in life that life throws at them and they just bottle it up. They can't, because when us men, when we lash out, we lash out.
You
I
go
mean, we
catch
try to,
CDVs and stuff.
yeah.
You know?
Well,
You
we
punch
don't,
a hole in the wall and now you're going to jail.
yeah.
Even though it's your wall.
You paid for that wall, and you can't
It's
even,
my damn wall,
and you,
woman.
and you can't even tear it up.
You might even put it up yourself.
But yeah, we deal with a lot, man, and we have to put that stuff behind us or under us or to the side or something. We have to we're expected to just keep on keeping on, even though maybe shit's hitting the fan all around us.
Yep. Yep. And I think for a long time that's the way it's always been. So no, we can ask what's different now about being a man now that we're in the beautiful year of 2026? What's different between men from now and the
The being from a long time ago, man.
yeah.
Like, is it are we expected of more now than we were then, or less, or
I think less.
I think less too.
Yeah, I think because now, especially some sides of the board, man, like the more sissier you are and talk about your feelings and do more feminine stuff, man, the more people congratulate you. Oh, you're being a real man finally, And I'm not talking about me getting my hair dyed yesterday.
Bro, that's manly. That is manly.
Now that is pretty manly.
That's a manly thing to do.
Yeah.
I wish
That's what I've been saying for years, man.
I wish I could get my hair dyed.
We can do it.
I don't have any.
We can dye what little stubble you got up there.
Speaking of which, that's another man problem right there. You know, hair loss. We deal with that on 90% of men deal with that.
Oh Lord, I'd die.
You one of the few that don't have to deal with that. Adam.
Not yet. Anyway,
Well,
I don't care what color it turns. Really, as long as it don't turn loose, I'm good, bro.
and I'm not
Yeah.
saying that women don't deal with hair loss too, but
That's called female pattern baldness.
But us men, we definitely deal with it. I'm pretty sure a whole lot more. And that's one of the you know, I'd love to have a luscious full head of hair, and
I'll give you some of mine, bro. You could have took that your wife was sweeping off the floor last night, and we could have made you a toupee or something.
you know, hey, we in 2026, bro. Times is changing. Like they got some good stuff out there now.
Yeah, give you a toupee, and you just tell everybody you mess with me, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Anyway, yeah, so we deal with a lot, man. But we're not like we're expected to like come home and I don't know. You take a woman, for instance, she has a bad day. Like she comes home, she talks about it. She might go to her bedroom and cry about it for a little
Yeah.
while.
Read some Cosmo on the toilet.
But do we, you know, if your girlfriend or wife, if she comes home and she's crying, she just goes in the room, locks the door, cries for a little while, comes back out, acts like everything's fine. Do you dig too deep into that, or
No, because anytime I ever see a woman crying, I'd tell them, don't do that. Be a man, you know?
so you don't really, you know,
Women
you
cry.
you just
Children
overlook it.
cry, yes, but grown men are not supposed to cry.
But that's kind of what I'm getting at. But like, does a woman really want to be with a man when he comes home from work and he just locks himself in the bedroom and he cries once a week?
I don't know. I'm not a woman.
I don't think so. I mean, I mean, if I was a woman, I wouldn't want to be with that kind of guy.
Because men aren't supposed to cry, man. Men are just supposed to lash out.
We're
Yeah.
built to be strong and provide, and we just ought to be responsible.
Do you ever cook dinner?
Rarely.
Why?
I just
Why do you not cook
I'm just
dinner?
not a cooker, man. Like if I get that hungry, I just go buy me something to eat.
Is it because cooking makes you feel feminine,
Nah.
or you're just too lazy to cook?
I was too lazy to cook.
Nothing to do with femininity.
Nothing to do with femininity. Femininity. Nothing to do with that.
I swear to God, I'm getting you a dictionary next month.
I speak all the words I need to speak, brother.
I just want you to enhance your vocabulary a little bit.
I'm gonna work on that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like read a book, Josh.
See,
But why would you read a book, man? That's something women do, right?
no,
Women read books. Men write books, and women read them.
I think it kind of goes both ways there.
All the good books are written by men.
That's an opinion. I'm not going to argue because I don't really read books, but
All the best presidents of this country have been men.
I'm pretty sure I quit reading books at Judy B. Jones.
Why was you reading books about a girl?
That was just the popular book.
You couldn't read the
back
Hardy
then.
Boys?
That was just a popular book back then.
Didn't read Goosebumps, written by a man?
I did read.
R.L.
I
Stein?
did read Goosebumps.
You give me goosebumps sometimes.
Oh, good. That means I'm doing something right,
No,
which I rarely do.
that means you creeping me the hell out.
I'm doing something right now, which men rarely do. So I'll take that as a win.
You got that right. We rarely do we do things right.
But yeah, let's talk about some of the pros, man. Talk about some of the pros of being a man.
You can pee standing up anywhere.
That is a pro.
That's-
That is a pro. Like
That's
just
one of my favorite things. Like when you're a woman, I got to find the potty. I got to find the restroom. When you're a man, dude, the world is your toilet. You know?
listen, for y'all that Sugar's not a woman hater. I just want to throw that out there.
No, I love women. That's what's got me in a lot of trouble over the years. I love women.
That's a joke.
I'm a joke.
Yeah.
All right. That's just a little jokey joke, ladies. I promise you, I'm not a woman hater. I'm not in that club that you had Spanky and Alfalfa and you know the little
What was that?
rascals in.
The He-Man Woman
Yeah,
Haters
I'm
Club.
not a member of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, bro, at all.
But all we do, man, we speak on what we know of and what we deal with.
Yeah,
Like, but anyway, back to the pros. So, being a man, and I feel like a good pro would be like that sense of pride, that sense of you know, people that you have people that depend on you. You know, your family, your coworkers. There's a lot of people out there that depend on you, and I guess that gives you that sense of usefulness,
yeah,
right?
and I can give you a little sense of pride too.
Sense of pride.
And you know, but men sometimes are just bad as women about bitching about stuff. But I think it's like, man, I got to have these people depend on me. That way I can go bitch to somebody about how bad these people depend on me.
Yeah.
Because I do it all the time. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go help my neighbor, but then I'm going to come home and tell my old lady how much I hate having to go help my neighbor.
You feel amazing that it gives you a great sense of pride that your neighbor needs your help,
Yeah.
but you don't want to do it.
Like, man, this loser needs me. I'm such a winner and he's not. That's why he needs me, bro.
And I'm gonna go do it because it's gonna make me feel good about myself.
Exactly.
But I don't want to.
And then I can go brag to everybody, bitch/brag about it, you know?
You gonna complain and brag at the same time.
Damn it, man. This guy, he's such a loser and he smells bad, but man, he'd be dead if it wasn't for me, man. He's got to have my help.
But you know, going back to the old times, you know, a lot of the men used to have to, like, they were the sole providers. They went to work every day, but the mom or the wife stayed home and they took care of the house, took care of the kids, took care of the
Well,
whatever
'cause
they do during the day.
back in that economy, you could survive off of a single income.
Oh, that's a topic for another night too,
Yeah.
because I got a lot to say about that. I want to say, like, as a man, like, it feels good to be able to provide for your family, but you're not most households aren't don't have single providers. It's mostly a partnership now.
No, man. And that's something men are having to like really like bite the bullet and do is sometimes you can't make it on your own. And if you're like a really ugly dude, you got to go find some really ugly chick with a good job to just help you make ends meet, you know?
That's right.
Yeah.
But again, does that kind of hinder us as men? Is that a hurtful thing?
I blame the government.
Everybody's always talking about the breadwinner of the household. Is it a problem? Do you think it's a problem for the woman or the wife to bring
Yes.
home more money?
Let me ask you this. How would you feel if your wife made more money than you?
I guess it depends on how much more.
Like, what if she made so much where you didn't have to work and you,
I'd be fine with that.
but you got,
that would give
but
me
you
so
can't take
much-
the kids to daycare. You got to stay home with the kids all day, and you got to clean the house, and you got to cook supper, and you got to wash babies. Have baby showers and stuff.
Y'all listen. I love my kids. I do. But I am not an indoor person. So, like, let me get them at 5, 6, 7 years old, where
Yeah.
they can get my truck with no car seat, and I guess is it about 7 now with no car seat? 5, 6.
I think it's a height and weight requirement now. I don't think it's an age thing.
Well, the age where they can just jump
So,
in, throw a seatbelt on, I don't have to buckle them in the car seat.
Yeah, man.
We'll go do man things.
Like I love it now because like, hell, my kids don't fight over the front seat now. They fight over who gets to sit in the back. Because I like to break wind in the truck a lot, and they don't like being beside me.
There you go. So if you watched last week's episode,
I sat in the truck, not on the podcast.
you just heard it from the man's mouth. He's the only one that ever talks about blowing wind.
Farting. Putin.
I didn't want to say it.
Why?
I just
That
did. Should have done it last week, by the way.
No, I did not. I think we had some faulty rigging going on in the bathroom.
Anyway, man.
Anyway,
I wish I could give like an example of like just a negative thing that impacts me. It might change my mood or slide on back over there. Get on back over there. Yeah. I wish
Continue.
I wish I could find that negative thing, like give you a good example, but there's just so many, like it just happens all the time. There's so many things during the day that just bothers me, and so many things I think about. And again, I like to think that I'm a provider and I'm responsible for taking care of other human beings. That's a big burden, but it's a good blessing too. What are you doing?
It's not a burden.
Did I say
Did you just
burden?
tell that? Yeah, taking care of your kids is a burden.
Did I say burden?
I think you said burden. You didn't say Burger King. That was burden. You just called your kids a burden, bro.
No. Did I say burden?
Yeah, I think you did.
Well, maybe you took it out of context.
Maybe you just called your kids a burden, bro.
We're gonna play it back. We're gonna play it back.
Listen, I know Josh well enough that he doesn't think his kid's a burden. He just yells at him a
you
lot.
took it,
That's
maybe
all.
you took it out. Maybe you too worried about sliding up close to me that you ain't paying attention to what I'm saying.
I was paying
And
attention.
you took it out of context. Anyway,
I was trying to see if I could make you nervous.
tell us something, man. You off other than making jokes, you over there quiet tonight.
No, man.
Tell us something. Tell us something about being a man, bro.
Being a man is really all about just being a man.
Something from
bro.
the heart, not something,
Something
you read
from-
from the I'm a Man book.
Something from the heart. All right, here we go. Sometimes as a man, we feel like we got to be looked at as a man. And you got these things that we've grew up with from older generations telling us this is how you become a man. Like if you've never banged in a 1978 Ford Pinto, you're not a man. Or if you've never fought a grizzly bear bare knuckled, you're not a man. But sometimes being a man is just stepping up and doing what's right. It's not about fighting bears and banging in Pintos, bro.
I thought it was.
See, now you got jokes. I'm over here trying to be heartfelt about this stuff, man. You over here making jokes.
Well, that's you. I was trying to get read from the heart a little bit, and you over there scooped up next to me, throwing me off.
Because, man, I
Yeah.
felt you.
Felt me what?
I felt everything coming from the heart.
You felt that.
Yeah, I was
That's
feeling
good.
that, man.
That's
I was
good.
going to get close enough and then give you a hug, but you just kept pushing me away.
Sometimes a man just
Real
needs a
men,
hug.
real men can tell each other they love each other.
I do.
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
I love you too.
Yep. Real men can do that.
A lot, and most of the time before me and you get off the phone, I say, I love you, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
'Cause I
say
do.
it back sometimes.
You never know, man, when a friend can just slip away.
That's right.
So tell your bro you love him.
That's another
I
thing.
really do
man.
think that's important. See, that's
what-
heartfelt.
I can't speak for a woman, man, but I know women have friends and they have what they call sisters, just like we have what we call brothers and
But
bros.
see, I think it's easier for a woman, like when girls say, love you, girl. I love you too. Like, they can hate each other and say that stuff. But if two dudes like really love each other in a complete heterosexual way,
That's a great point, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just thought about that.
like if
Like
another
you just
man
said,
tells
like
you he
two
loves
women-
you,
Two women can completely hate each other, but act so friendly. Like you just said, "Oh, I love you, girl. You know, be safe going home," and then jump back to
yeah,
back
and as soon
behind
as
their
they
back.
leave, they're like, I hope that bitch hits a tree on her way home.
If
you
I
know?
feel that way about you, I will not say I love you. Like,
Yeah. Like we're gonna like call each other names, man, and just straight rag each other. You know, talk shit completely to each other, and then but like as soon as that guy leaves, he's like, you know, man, he's a really good dude, man. Yeah, man. You know, he's got a good family, man. He's got a good heart.
and that's
See,
what-
women do the opposite. They'll say, "Girl, I love everything about you. You got such a pretty family." And as soon as that girl leaves, like, "Do you see how ugly her baby is?" You know.
So men can be fake too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Men can be fake. They can act friendly towards somebody and then jump behind their back when they leave. But you will never hardly find a man that does that to somebody, but tells him that I love you, bro, before he leaves. That don't happen.
I think you're right.
That don't happen.
I agree. I concur. If you know what that word means.
And that's strong, man. That's strong words.
Strong words coming from Josh.
Like, I love you is strong words coming from a man, period. Don't
Yeah.
matter who you telling. your bro, your wife, your girlfriend, your
dog.
kids. It don't matter. It's strong words.
Men love their dogs, man.
We do.
I tell my dog I call him all kind of horrific names as soon as I walk in the door every night.
But you love that scoundrel.
I love him. I want to be buried right beside him when I die.
I try to give my dog away on a daily basis, but I know as soon as I do, I'm gonna go in the room and cry.
And that's being a man. Yeah. That's being a man with Suge and Josh.
A dog is one of the top things that will bring a tear to a man's eyes.
I think it all stems from watching Old Yeller as a kid.
Man can lose his parents, his brother, his sister, and might not even shed a tear. Not that he don't feel it, not that he's not upset, but he's strong, he's being strong like he's supposed to be. But you let that man lose his dog.
I already know, man. I hate thinking about it sometimes. My beloved Boykin Spaniel Duff. I dread that day, man. And like, there's a part of me that hopes, like, man, I hope Duff outlives me, man, because I don't think I can take his death.
Let me ask you this, man. You know, we're talking about men not supposed to cry and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever just do it?
Like while nobody's watching?
Yeah.
No.
Like I'm sure you don't do it in like the view and audience of people, but so you don't ever just get to the point where something just bothers you so bad and you're like all of a sudden all these bad thoughts and memories and whatnot just start rushing in and you just like, bam, there it is. Let the floodgates open.
I could think a guy like that, like I don't think I process sadness. Like sadness for me just processes into anger and madness.
So you don't associate bad stuff with sadness. It's more of an anger thing.
Yeah, I think so.
So is that
I guess a man
thing?
Not being in touch with your emotions? Yeah, I think that's totally a man thing.
Is that like a requirement for men?
Not a requirement.
Not being in touch with, you're like,
I think you're supposed to, but we just don't, because it's one of those things. It's like a catch-22, you know? Like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, you know?
Yeah. We're asked all the time, man, as men, we come home, babe, what's wrong with you? Well, open up, talk to me. And then when you do, like,
well, why would you say that?
I regret that, Yeah. Like I regretted making him come out.
That's why you got to be
like
careful what you say to your broad, you know? You got to be real careful what you say to them, because they like, women say stuff to us, we forget it next day, but women will remember that shit for 20 years.
And I try to be respectful and polite and nice, and sometimes I get a little angry. Sometimes I say stuff I don't mean. Sometimes I lash out.
Oh yeah, me too, all the time, bro. I got a history. Got a history of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm ashamed, but then I'm like, you know what? At least I'm not hiding my emotions. Y'all are seeing how I really feel in this moment.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, men, I feel like they don't really break down. They check out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like once they get to that point, they don't go to the bedroom and cry their eyes out for 30 minutes and then act like everything's fine. We get to that point, they just act like a different person for a while.
I think I don't do one or the other. I do both. Like at first I break down. Breaking down for me ain't going in a room and crying. It's going on a rampage and cussing everybody out and telling everybody I don't give a damn. And then that's when I come back down from that episode, and then you start feeling bad. You just feel a little ashamed, So you don't.
Well, that's typical.
Then I don't. Then I shut everybody out because I don't want to say I'm sorry because I'm a man.
Dude, those are words that I rarely say. Ask my wife.
What?
I don't apologize for nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
See, I will, dude. Like, if I know I like really screwed up, I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I won't do it again.
Well, and I like I tell her, like,
it's 9 times out of 10.
If we get in an argument or something, man, if we get in an argument, and she might say like, "Baby, I'm sorry," or maybe I shouldn't have said that or whatever. I'm like, okay. You looking for an apology from me? I'm not gonna do it.
That's like me.
I don't. I think about the things I'm gonna say and do before I do them. So rarely
You actually think that shit out.
do I say anything that I don't mean, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
See,
it's
but see, there's been a lot of times like, I apologize, but I do it aggressively. Like, you know what? I'm really sorry for what I said. I was really mad, but I'm not going to stop yelling about it, because if I stop yelling about it, that means I lost the argument. So I'm really sorry.
so if you
I'm
keep
leaving
on,
the house. I'm getting drunk, and I'll be back later.
so if you keep on yelling, then at least you feel like you won the argument.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's an important part for men. We need to win.
That's a man thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, Josh,
That-
man, I think
that's why I'm. But that's
Yeah.
why I'm like. But really, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't apologize for a whole lot because I think about what I'm going to say and do before I do it or say it.
Yep.
And if I get so mad that I don't even know what I'm going to say, I walk away.
I just start shooting from the hip, bro. I just dig down, see just how bad I can make it hurt. Like, how can I add more salt into the wound there?
Yeah, we touched on a few pros and cons of being a man, and it's not all negative. Like, I'm pretty sure we love being men, but we got to look out for each other. And we don't have a lot of people that care about them and love them and check in on them and make sure they're all right. So me and Adam, or me and Shug, we talk all the time, but he don't like when I call him Adam on the show.
That's my government name, bro.
But we call each other all the time, man. But rarely do we call just to check on each other. Like you don't do.
Hey,
And
I did
don't-
yesterday. I just called you to check in, be like, "You having a bad day?" And as soon as I got to your house last night, what I say, "Hey, man, you want to talk about that horrible job you were doing today?"
Yeah, and again, like I'm not saying that we don't, but
'Cause I felt like you really needed to talk about it. So
Yeah,
I really didn't give a shit, but I was going to let you talk to me about it. Yeah,
that's what
that's what friends are for.
that's what men need, man. They need somebody to just check in on them from
Yeah.
time to time. Just, hey, man, I don't know where you've been or what you've been doing, but I just wanted to check on you, see how you doing, see how life is, and just make sure you okay. Anything you need to get off your chest,
Yeah.
check in with your bros.
Well, you know what time it is. It's time for our commercial break. Going to give you a word from our gold sponsor, and
Be
That's-
right back.
Suge and Josh,
Thank you.
dodging disaster.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by PD Tax and Payroll with Audrey Jordan, located on Palmetto Street in Florence, South Carolina. Come see Audrey for all your payroll and tax prep needs. 2025 Reader's Choice Award winner for Best Accounting Firm and Tax Preparation.
And we're back. Part 2. Dodge Disaster with Suge and Josh.
Loving it.
Sorry, took a little while. We DoorDashed some Taco Bell from Lake City, and it took about 6 months to get here.
Yep. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm thugging it.
I was fitting to tell you that's the wrong little jingle. Anyway, listen, y'all. We're on here. We're talking about men's just the way we are and things we say and do. We're sorry about any pauses that might happen. This is a pretty serious subject that we're on here, and we're trying to get our words right. And we don't do too much editing on here. We don't really know what we're doing on that part. So anyway, just bear with us. We're gonna get into this next part 2 on the same subject.
Yeah. Still talking about men's rights.
Men's rights.
What do you feel like you have a right as being a man? Like, what's your like?
Oh man, I feel like I should be able to come home and do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kick back, watch TV, take a shower, go to sleep.
You know what you sound like?
What's that?
A womanizing pig.
I just try to keep up with you, Shug.
Good luck. I'm fast, boy.
Nah, seriously, I don't expect to just come home and do nothing.
Like, come home, wash your baby or something.
Yeah, I might wash a baby or wash some dishes or
Yeah. Hey, that is
vacuum the
true, man.
floor. I come home yesterday and vacuumed the floor.
Yeah.
I did.
I see you washing dishes quite a bit at your house,
I
man.
do. She cooks, man. I try to wash some dishes every now and then.
Something I've never had a problem with, man.
I get these evil looks every time I don't.
Sometimes a look can bother a man worse than words ever could. Yeah,
A look from who?
your wife.
Spouses or girlfriends?
Like I think women should go to jail for spousal abuse just for the way they look at you sometimes.
We do get some evil looks.
Yeah,
We get some nasty looks. Y'all know what we talking about.
without a doubt. Y'all know.
Anyway, man, I asked a question last night, and I want to ask you too. Men that open up about their emotional stuff, just say they got a problem and they need to talk about it. They need to let it out. You consider that a sign of weakness, or is that man just in touch with his emotions? Is it respected, or is it looked down upon?
In the famous words of radio, both of them. Both.
Both.
Both of them.
So you don't think there's any scenario where it's just like you deserve mad respect because you opened up about your emotions or your feelings?
Well, I think different people are going to have different reactions to it.
I think that people will say they want you to and they respect you for doing it, but deep down, they think you're a wimp.
That's the way I feel about it, man.
And I think that's the way a lot of men
Yeah.
feel about it.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna have anybody calling me a punk, you know.
That's right. So we got to stay masculine, stay manly.
Like if I drive a El Camino and wear a leather jacket with a bunch of zippers on it and I have a mohawk, you can call me a punk. But if I open up to you about my emotions, you're not gonna call me a punk.
Would you do that? Would you open up about your emotions?
I think
Have you done it? Would you do it?
I think I've tried. I think I did. I think I tried. But I just can't stay serious. I don't think I can.
recently.
No, not too recently, man.
not
I mean,
really.
I just
I don't think I ever
I
have.
think every time I try to, I can't take myself serious enough for one.
That's a typical man thing, though, man.
Yeah.
We mask the negative emotions that we feel with laughter and comedy, and you do a lot of that.
Yeah,
Are you okay, bro?
yeah, I'm good. I guess sometimes they say some of the saddest people in the world. That's what they do.
You know,
You think
You-
I'm sad?
you can talk to me, bro, if you need to.
Thank you.
That's what the world needs. You need to check on your bros.
Yep.
Men have feelings too, and sometimes we don't know how to let them out. Sometimes people just have to dig them out.
What are you grabbing there, bro?
I said
What do you-
sometimes they just have to dig them out. It's like a shovel.
It looks like you're tugging on something.
See where your mind goes.
See where yours
Your
went?
mind's in the gutter.
Do you
all
see
the
where
time,
yours
bro.
went? I said it looks like you tugging on something, and now you start talking nasty.
Your mind's in the gutter. all
No,
the
it's
time.
not. I said it looks like you were tugging on something.
Back to the subject.
Tugging on somebody's heart right now. That's what you're doing.
We're just speaking truth, man. Like I said, this is a strong topic. Like it's something I feel strongly about. Pretty sure you do too. Most men do. Most women probably do too. They see it. They feel it.
It is, man. Bottom line, man, it's just it's tough being a man in this world, man. Some days you just feel trapped. You feel like it's the end, but hell, but there's no end in sight sometimes, you know? I get it. Like I get that. Like I feel that sometimes. Here I am opening up, you know?
But again, man, we have to keep pushing forward. We have to keep moving. And again, my mind never stops turning, bro, on just day-to-day stuff, what my next move's going to be to maybe provide a little more for my family, provide a little more for myself. Just expectations are always there.
Yeah, I think sometimes as a man, you got to go out there and give it all you got and make confidence your bitch, you know?
Is it okay for a man to fail at anything? Like,
Of course. I feel like it is. I feel like every man's going to fail at something. If any man says all he's had is success his whole life, he's full of shit.
I don't know, man. I mean, some people just got it made.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people have it made, some people it's given to. I don't consider having everything handed to you success though.
No,
That's not success.
I don't either. And I do respect those that, you know, might have just say they come from a wealthy family and they didn't lose it. I respect that if they say you were given, you know, $50,000, somebody just give it to you,
I don't
and then you
respect
take-
that at all.
and then you take $50,000 and you turn it into $1 million. I mean, I
Uh-huh,
respect
yeah.
that.
I
You were
don't.
able to do something with
No
it.
way. I do not respect that.
I respect it.
I don't. You want to know why I don't respect that? Because I'm jealous.
But if you actually got 50,000, you would be jealous.
Right. I feel like we're on even playing fields here.
So that the example was if you were given 50,000,
Probably wouldn't invest it. I would probably blow it all on
it'd
good
be
times.
gone. It'd be gone.
It'd be gone in 2 days.
Yeah. Well, hey man, that's another thing, dude. We all live our lives how we want to live them.
That's the
Some
beauty.
people get $50,000 and they blow it away on whatever they
Good
want
times.
to blow it away on, and then some people take 50,000, they build from it, and use it, grow it.
Well, I would probably take 40,000 and have a good time and see what I could do with 10 grand.
You know, an opportunity like 50 grand don't come along every day, so
No, dude, not at
I
all.
could understand if you wanted to splurge a little bit.
I don't even make that in 10 years. So that's a lot of money for me. Yeah, you do.
But like again, man, as being a man, I feel like there's always almost like a void to fill. There's always this void. Like it doesn't matter, you know, what you do in life or where you go. At least I feel this way. Doesn't matter how far you go in life, you always want to go further. You
Yeah,
always
I
want
agree.
more.
As men, I feel like we want to live in excess.
It's almost
You know?
like we make goals for ourselves, and then if we hit those goals, then we make harder goals. So we pretty much live our entire lives chasing goals, and I think that's a big deal for one of the main factors in why we feel so bummed out all the time.
Yeah.
Is I mean, yeah, you hit 10 goals already, but you're still chasing this goal.
Yeah.
I hadn't got there yet.
Yeah. And sometimes that's people's expectations from you. And I tell you this, man. My girlfriend Charlotte, when we first got together, I went ahead and I just gave her the scoop straight up. I told her, I said, listen, if you set your expectations of me very, very low, neither one of us are going to be disappointed in this relationship.
That's a good way to cover your own ass.
Yeah, right. And I think, and she has, man. She set the bar low, and we're both incredibly happy. So
That's a good thing to have. Happy relationships. Yeah. Another thing too, man, I feel like we're always expected to lead as men. And what I mean by that is I feel like everybody just asks our opinion on shit. Like, you know, what do I do here? Where are we going tonight? Or
hey,
You
man,
know?
my toilet's making a really funny sound. What do you think it is? Can you fix it?
that's another thing too, man. Like I feel like men, dude, if you're calling, let me change that.
If you're calling AAA to change your tire on the side of the road,
let me change that because
you're not a man.
I was fixing to say if you're a dude and you're calling a plumber every time your toilet clogs up, or if you're a dude and
You should probably quit eating whatever you're eating.
you call a carpenter to replace a decking board on your back porch, I was gonna say that like you're not a dude, and I mean that like strongly.
No, you're just a boy with a penis.
But I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that because let me say it this way: if you're a dude and you call somebody to fix your problems first before you even attempt to fix it, that's a bad sign.
Yep. Congratulations, ladies.
You've got a lady. Like, I'm going to at least attempt to fix a problem before except for air conditioning work. I don't know shit about air conditioning work. I will call an AC man in a heartbeat. I don't know nothing about that. I'm lost. And electrical. I don't do electric either. I will call electrical guy.
Yeah. Call me if you want your building to burn down.
There's a few things I will call the guy first. I will, however,
Call the number on the back of the hamburger helper box. Hey, y'all help me fix this?
if I got to call the AC man, I will, however, go ahead and do what I know I can do before he gets there. All right, if I know he's going to check my coils, all right, I'm going to go ahead and take the screws out of this thing and get it off for him.
Yeah, help him out, man.
That's
something men
He's going
do,
to have
man.
a head start when he gets there.
Yeah, because you know what? Because you don't want him thinking, oh, man, this loser guy can't work on his own air conditioner.
I feel like every time a man calls a plumber or electrician or carpenter to do something, they feel like, yeah.
A lot of guys like they want to help them.
We're men. We are builders. We are supposed to know how to fix things.
Well, I'll tell you, man, there's been many instances where I went to go fix things and I've had to call somebody for sure because in a drunken stupor, thinking I knew what I was doing, I just made the whole situation worse.
But you tried it.
Yeah.
You did try it.
It's like, man, I was fixing my dryer one time and I did fix it, but not before I got hit with 240 and slammed across the house. Yeah.
But that's the ticket though, man. You got to at least attempt to be able to fix things.
That'd be a lesson.
But that's a burden too, man, because like I said, something goes wrong, like you're expected to know how to fix it. Maybe it's something you didn't get taught as a kid to work on. But I'm telling you, that like simple day-to-day life stuff that tears up, like as a man, you should at least have the know-how to attempt to work on it. If you can't figure it out, then do what every other man does and just slam something down or throw a wrench against the wall, you know?
Yeah.
Like, at least you tried.
I quit. What do you think about that, man? You think it's wrong for a man to just give up and quit something?
I don't think so.
They say, well, winners never quit. And that's a damn lie, dude, because I quit stuff all the time. Like, I just get tired of doing something and I quit.
And you're a winner.
I still feel like I'm winning.
Well,
I don't feel like I've lost
on what
yet.
you're quitting, man. I'm not a quitter. Like,
yeah,
I'm not a quitter.
Here's the thing, man. You know what? Because I look at it this way. I might go in and fight and I might lose a couple battles, but I never, ever will lose sight of the war. That was deep.
That was deep. I don't know what to say.
But that really is, man. Like, sometimes you're going to lose those battles, man. But as long as you keep focused on the war itself, that keeps you going.
That's another thing, man. That goes back to that purpose. Like, you know, we got to have a purpose. That's what keeps us going. Makes us keep our sanity with all the things that go wrong. Yeah, I got a purpose today. I need to go to work and make money for my family.
Yeah, no
whatever
retreat,
it might be.
No surrender.
And us men, man, we just need our time too, man. We just need our time to get away and just not think about stuff. Like I consider this right here that time, like this show here, this podcast.
Yeah, we get to share this with viewers. And
I guess once a week, and I get to come out here and just
hang out with your best friend in the
for
world.
A little while and do something fun.
Drink 2 or 3 beers.
Yeah, just a couple. Just kind of forget about everything else that's going on. Don't worry about work.
Yeah, man. And sit beside your best friend and rip on him all night.
But again, you know, us men, we put ourselves in, even though we're having a blast doing this, we're having fun, we still get that stress level from it because we have to prepare for it. We have to,
yeah.
I mean,
so
we, like, even though we consider this fun, we're still challenging ourselves to do it and be good at it. Right?
Yeah. And in the day, man, it's like, this gives us a purpose.
It's always a purpose.
Even if there's not but 3 of you that listen to this in the next week, we have some purpose, I feel like.
If nobody listens to it, bro, there's going to be 2 views on it, me and you.
Yeah, that's right.
We're going to go back. And
as soon as it publishes, we're going to watch the whole thing on YouTube.
We're going to watch it back if nobody else does, and we're going to laugh at the things we said or the things we didn't say or, how we looked or how we acted on this thing. But
No,
yeah, that's
it's getting about that time, Josh. So, in conclusion, what would you say people should know from this episode tonight?
if I had to give some man advice, like to men, I just say just know you're not alone, bro. Just find a friend, talk with him about what you got going on. You need that space to get away and just recoup yourself, figure things out. Always keep challenging yourself. And I feel like at the end of the day, like we're made this way. This is how we are. We're gonna be that way forever. We're a different breed. We're built to cross borders and go over boundaries and set expectations that we probably can't reach.
But never give up, no matter what.
Don't
Y'all.
give up.
Keep that mother rolling.
And if I had to give some advice for ladies, like when your man's acting a little distant, just give him some space. Like that's all he's needing is some space. Not saying that he'll find a hotel room and move out for the weekend, but just give him some space.
Yeah, don't poke the
Get out
bear.
of his bubble. Don't poke the bear. Just let him deal with the things that he deals with in the way he knows how to.
Yep.
And it don't take it personally. 90% of it probably has nothing to do with you.
And another thing, bro, never be afraid to tell another bro you love him. Never.
But if you're going to say it, damn sure better mean it.
Yep.
I mean it. I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
There you go. There you have it.
He did not want to embrace as long as I did.
There y'all have it. That's what a bro needs sometimes. Just give him a big old hug. Just give him a big old hug. Tell him it's going to be okay, man.
Tell him it's okay.
See?
And whatever disaster you're going through, we'll dodge it together. This is Dodging Disaster with Suge and Josh. Y'all have a great night. Appreciate you. We'll catch y'all next time.